Hello everyone, this is Manny, your pool home realtor down here in the Southwest Florida. Today I'm gonna give you 7 tips for you to keep your pool party a safe one. We don't have no tragedy on it. There's a lot of stuff going on in that aspect. Most of the people, if you're like a brand new homeowner that doesn't know all these tips or doesn't know how to keep your pool area safe, or if you already own your home and this is your first pool party and you don't know what to do, I'm gonna give you 7 tips to keep your pool area as safe as possible and don't have any kind of incidents in the while you guys are on the party. So nothing, guys, let's start it. I covered the Southwest Florida area, so if you guys ever looking out for properties down here, give me a shout. Once again, this is Manny, your pool home realtor, and let's start with these tips. So the tip number 1 whenever you're starting a pool party is you have to set the rules. Yeah, as you heard me, you have to set those rules. Before the party begins, make sure everybody knows the rules. This is really, really important. This includes things like not running on the pool deck, no diving in shallow water areas, and no horseplay. You know, sometimes the kids get all excited and they start doing a lot of horseplays and they fall, they hit the head on the concrete. By setting this expectation early on, you can prevent accidents and injuries to happen. So yes, guys, as soon as you guys, the party start, make sure everybody go through the rules. And believe me, I used to own my pool, and every time I did a lot of parties, and every time I have people in, I always tell them, hey, these are the rules. I don't want nobody running. I don't want nobody doing this and that. So take that in consideration, and believe me, you're gonna have a really safe party. Tip number 2 is if you're gonna be like entertaining a lot and talking with a lot of people, hey, hire a lifeguard. Yes, you could hire a lifeguard. Next, if you're experiencing a lot of guests or have children attending, considering hiring a lifeguard. They can keep an eye on the pool while you're busy entertaining and can respond quickly in case of an emergency. So tip number 2, hire that lifeguard. So thing number 3 is make sure you can provide a life jacket. And not those floaties that you put on the arms, okay? Even if your guests are good swimmers, accidents can still happen. Consider it providing life jackets for those who may not be as confident in the water like you would think, or for children who are still learning to swim. This one is really important. So hey, you could get those Coast Guard water jacket. I know they look a little bit bulky and all that. Don't rely on those round floaties that are like plastic. Those could pop up, and all the kids in the pool, something could happen. The same thing with the ones that you put on the floaties that you put on the hands. Just make sure they are designed to, as a lifesaver. So tip number 4 is stay hydrated. Hey, have a lot of stuff to drink: water, iced tea, lemonade for the kids. It's really important to stay hydrated in the sun, and mostly down here in Florida. So make sure you have plenty of drinks available for everyone, including the grown-ups, of course. Encourage guests to drink water and other non-alcoholic beverages to prevent dehydration. So just make sure you have a variety of drinks out there for everybody, including water, maybe lemonade, iced tea, whatever you guys like to drink the most, so everybody will stay hydrated. And down here with the sun in Florida in the summer, the really hot summer, you definitely need to stay hydrated. So thing number 5, with the sun in full blast in summertime, you need sun protection. Sunscreen is a must, and make sure you have plenty on hand. Encourage your guests to bring some. Encourage them to put some more throughout the day. You can also provide shade for those who need a break from the sun, like having big umbrellas. If you have a big patio area, make sure that's just for the kids who are growing up to go over there and have a little bit of shade. The sun down here in summertime tend to be really hot, so just keep that in mind. Just create that little environment that you will have a little bit more shade on it. So tip number 6 is keep your pool clean and well balanced. Regularly check and clean the pool to make sure it is safe for swimming. Make sure the chemicals level are balanced and remove any debris that could cause slip or falls. So you don't want nobody to kind of fall with, because of a piece of leaves. Make sure your pool is balanced. If the pool doesn't have the chemical well balanced, you could kind of create bacteria, and then people could get sick as well. So make sure your pool is clean and sanitized. If you're gonna have a big, huge party, and you have somebody that take care of the pool, give them a call and see if they could come, closer to that time that you're doing the party, so they could balance your pool and make sure all the chemicals are in place to be able to have a really sanitized pool. All right, number 7, and we don't want to think about that we're gonna have an accident, but it could happen. You have to have a plan in place for emergencies. Accident can happen, and it's so more important to be prepared. Have a first aid kit on hand, know where the closest hospital is, and make sure everybody knows how to call for help if needed. If you're the homeowner, make sure somebody in the home know how to do CPR and be prepared just in case something happened. The best thing that we could do in this aspect is be prepared, and once again, make sure we set up those goals at the beginning of the party so we don't have to use this number 7 on your pool party. Hey guys, so hopefully all these tips will help you guys keep your pool safe whenever you have a bunch of people in, or doing a pool party, or have some family and friends coming in. The best thing that you could do is just prepare and know how to keep your area safe and not have any kind of accidents in it. Just to give you an example, over here in Florida, I think the cause of death of kids from 1 to 4 in drowning, they're drowning in pools. So over here in this past year have going up a little bit more. My goal is to kind of give you guys all this information so we could be able to minimize that, and that's my goal. I'm gonna be putting a lot of safety measurements on about the pool, a lot of safety tips, a lot of stuff that could help you guys achieve that. Like I tell you, I used to have a pool. I did a lot of parties over there, and I kind of follow all this, and I never have any kind of accidents on it. So why? You have to be prepared. So hey guys, enjoy this next summertime. I know we're in spring right now, so enjoy all the summer, enjoy the spring weather. It's really good to go to parties. If you ever go to a party too, just make sure you kind of follow this. Go with your kid on all these safety tips that kind of help you. Just make sure they ask for where the rules, if they have a lifeguard, provide a safety jacket or life jacket if they have some, if the kid doesn't know how to swim, or even though the grown-up doesn't know how to swim. Stay hydrated, protect your skin. Hopefully they keep the pool clean, and just make sure they have an emergency plan. You could ask the homeowner too if they have a safety plan in place if something happens. So hey guys, this is Manny, your pool home realtor. I'm over here in the Fort Myers, Florida area. If you guys want to check a list of homes, always double check the description. Other than that, hey, happy swimming, and don't forget the sunblock. Bye.